the number one hurdle that keeps us from enjoying the things that we truly want in our lives? What actually blocks us from having prosperity and abundance in the form of money or perhaps friendships and meaningful relationships with other people? What is it that blocks us from actually being able to experience joy and happiness on a regular basis? Well, it's this one thing, and maybe you haven't considered it in the past, and it's now time for you to do so. That one thing is your ability to be open and feel that you deserve something. On so many levels, so many of us actually struggle with feelings of guilt and shame. On so many levels, many of us actually don't realize how much conditioning has taken place through our early childhood and maybe even our teen years and our early 20s by being with people that are not of the same frequency as we would aspire to be. What do I mean? I mean that because we have been hanging out with certain people, because we spend the majority of our time immersed in circles with people who don't necessarily get us, we actually end up spiraling downwards towards this vibrational frequency of frustration. And more importantly, we start believing what other people tell us, which is that we don't necessarily deserve the things that we truly want. How many times have you shared a dream or an aspiration with somebody, and instead of encouraging you on and telling you that you can do it and they're so excited for you that you've set this massive goal, that the person you shared it with actually rains on your parade? How many times have you shared something that is deeply personal, and instead of feeling that you have just leveled up, and like in the Super Mario Brothers game where you basically just got more points, you end up feeling like somebody tapped into your battery and drained the life out of you? These are signs that you're hanging out with the wrong types of people. The people that you are associating yourself with are not actually injecting positivity, but not just positivity, they're not actually supporting you in your dreams. Instead, quite the opposite. On some level, there is potentially jealousy, there is potential anger. They don't actually want to see you succeed. And so what happens is, for us, we end up believing that we don't deserve the things that we desire. We end up believing that whatever it is we are seeking is far out of reach, or more importantly, we start believing that it is meant for somebody else, but not for us. And the truth is, there's nothing that other people can do that we can't. If you take a look at Olympic athletes, there's nothing unusual about them except for the fact that they are really, really diligent in terms of their training, and they are highly, highly motivated most days to actually get out there because they know that their end goal is to achieve, let's say, a gold medal in the Olympics. They keep their eyes on the goal. Whereas for the average person, or even those of us who may have from time to time fallen victim and felt that we are failures, what's really happened is that we have allowed the opinions of other people to get in the way of our dreams. We've allowed other people to steal our dreams. And more importantly, we don't believe on a very deep level that we actually deserve the success that we desire. And when that happens, it's very, very difficult for us to actually achieve what we desire because the belief is not there. Doing meaningless action without belief is not going to get you results. Belief is a key ingredient. Believing that you are deserving of all the things that you desire is actually fundamentally the reason why a lot of people end up giving up on their goals halfway. It's because it gets to a point where when the going gets tough, they think, well, they just don't deserve it, and maybe it's time to toss in the towel. So if this sounds like you, make sure that you become highly cognizant and aware of where you are, and don't give up. Make sure that whatever it is that you have been suffering from is not stopping you from a much bigger goal, because you know what? You really do deserve it. And if you enjoyed this particular video, please make sure you click like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye!